In the 1970s, people in Bristol started reporting the sound of a mysterious hum. Something that they said they couldn't get out of their heads, this low, droning sound, no matter whether they were inside or outside of their homes. And no one was entirely sure where it came from. Of course, technology boomed a little bit in the 1970s, and people thought maybe it was things like wind turbines, maybe it was just an increase in traffic, maybe it was the sounds of air travel as that was soaring overhead. Maybe it's tinnitus. Maybe it's just that some people are excessively sensitive and are, in essence, hearing things. But that wouldn't really explain why so many people at the same time started hearing this sound, a sound that came to be known as the Bristol Hum. What we do know is that it does seem to drive people to absolute distraction. And it tends to happen in this area of the city where we've come today, to this place called the Blaze Estate. This area is known for people being able to hear the Bristol Hum, which is why we've come here today to see if maybe in the peace and quiet of this beautiful park, we can hear it too. So today, we are just outside of Bristol at the Blaze Estate, where we're trying to see if we can hear the famous Bristol Hum. So reports of it have been sporadic over the years, although they seem to come in waves, much like similar phenomenon in other places. In fact, hums have been reported all over the UK. One of my favorite instances of this was in Scotland, where scientists posited that it was basically the sound of horny fish mating. Here, that hasn't been the case. It's been guessed that maybe it's just the sound of waves rhythmically beating the seafloor nearby, although that doesn't explain why it would come and go. It's been posited that it's space aliens that have caused this, or maybe some form of government experiment. Maybe the people of Bristol have been part of some sort of strange Havana syndrome situation. No one's entirely sure, and people from all over Europe have come to try to figure it out. And people don't hear it all the time, nor does everybody hear it. About 1 in 50 people in Bristol actually hears the sound of the Bristol Hum. Kind of thought, given my sensitivity to sounds, that I would hear it. You know, I have a good bit of the misophonia. I'm usually really in tune to frequencies that people don't normally hear because of my weird brain. There's no Bristol Hum for me. But, you know, like I said, it hasn't been for a few years, hasn't been since 2016 or so, that there's really been like a rash of people hearing it. But still, I kind of hoped that it would be there, you know.
Me too.
Yeah. Maybe we're just in the wrong spot. Maybe there's too many kids, too many dogs, too much distraction. Maybe we need to be higher. I don't know. Jury's out on the Bristol Hum.